Dear all, hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. As discussed on Friday, that I will be posting a video on one of the most powerful concept called initial balance in trading. So the topics that we are going to cover today are around initial balance, and we would be reviewing Nifty and Bank Nifty with respect to initial balance. Let's quickly get started. Initial balance. What is initial balance? Initial balance is nothing but the first hour high and low of any instrument. Typically, we will be having two types of IB range, a narrow range IB and a wide range IB. If the IB range is narrow, price would expand during further trading session and most often result in a trend day. So you can go back and test for yourself, do a back testing and test for yourself that, and you would definitely see on trend days you will definitely see the range of IB would be narrow. And if the IB is wide, in most probability the price would rotate within the boundary of that range throughout the trading session, and the probability of breakout from this range would be very very low. And these are the days when traders do a lot of over trading and end up making huge losses, because here we do not know the direction in which the price will move, and we try to preempt the move. So let's look at Bank Nifty and Nifty a little more closely and see what was the IB type and how did it play. So let me go to trading view and look for Bank Nifty first. So this is Bank Nifty for you on 5th March. So clearly we can see a gap down. Um, this was a gap down day, so gap down of about 300 points. Yeah, no, close to, yeah, 350 points. So what I've done, and just to touch upon gaps, so markets never like gaps, and gaps will get filled eventually. So as a trader, you should always keep a note of all the gaps that get formed, and also note when it get filled, uh, because gaps are not created by us. Gaps are created by market players, and these gaps act as very strong support and resistance. So let's look at Bank Nifty from initial balance point of view. So this was the gap that was created, and then this is where we opened on Friday, 35,500. Okay, and we started moving down, and in the process we created a low of about 30,000, 35,140, and then we started moving up. Okay, this is 35,660. Okay, I have marked that range. So now in the first hour we made a low of 35,140 and 35,660. So is the high. So clearly a range of about 500 points. So definitely, right, this is a wide range. So this is the first hour high and first hour low. Okay, now look at what we discussed. So when you see this kind of setup, when you see a wide range um, IB, what we discussed was that price would the probability of price rotating around this range would be very very high, and that is what will happen most of the times. So now you can see the price moved down, moved up, never tried to breach this level. So see, you can see this. So this, and then it started giving some kind of a breakout, but that breakout got was kind of a false breakout, because you can see definitely it came back to the range itself. Uh, Looking at this as a post-mortem looks very very easy, but definitely the concept is this is what is the concept, right? You can go back, do a lot of back testing, and try to see for yourself. Whenever you have a IB range, which is a wide IB range, you will see the price rotating between those. So my suggestion to my advice and my suggestion is, when you see a range IB range as IB as a wide range, try to avoid those days. Try to avoid trading on those days. Otherwise, you will end up doing a lot of over trading. What will happen is, once you start seeing this price moving up, you will go for a long. And once you start seeing this price going down, you will go for a short. Again, you will do this. Again, you will do this. There is no clear direction, right? Either you wait for this kind of a breakout to happen. Let this breakout happen. Let this kind of a structure form. Let it go like this. Then you can at least go for a trade. You know you are on the direction of the trade, and you know that your trading is right. Now here you are actually just doing overtrade. Again, this doesn't mean that you cannot trade on these days. If you're a good trader with good risk management, you can certainly sell here, buy here, sell here. But that involves a lot of discipline and good risk management, right? Otherwise, you will be actually killed. That's it. This is a simple word, because you'll end up doing a lot of mistakes, trying to cover those mistakes, and eventually you'll burn out. So this is my advice. So whenever you spot this kind of a days, try to avoid those. Try to avoid these kind of trading activities on those days at least. So that will at least save your capital, and you will be better disciplined by that. So let's look at Nifty and Nifty. Let's look at Nifty. Just give me a second. Let's look at Nifty. So this is Nifty for you. I think I have marked the range also here. So let's quickly look at it. Okay. So now you can see again in Nifty, we had a similar setup as Bank Nifty, and we had a gap down. And let's see how we what was the type of IB and how did it play, right? So we closed on Thursday at 15092, and we opened at about 14970, gap down of about 120 points, right? I have marked this range, and as I told you, gaps, market doesn't like gaps, and gaps eventually get filled. In this case, it got filled yesterday itself, in the same trading session itself. So you can see that this gap got filled. Uh, we would be doing a video on gap trading and how to identify gaps and what should be the logic and how to see gap as resistance and support. So do stay tuned, and we will be making a video on that. So till the time, let's concentrate on the IB. So market opened here, and so market opened at this level, right? This is the level where we opened. So I marked it. So this is where we opened. It is just a second. Um, this is where we opened, which is 14970, and then we started moving. Then we started moving, open and started moving down. So this is the IB low of 14942, and then we started moving up, and in the process we filled the gap, and this is now 15092 was the gap bond border, and we closed at 15098. So this is the first 1 hour. Okay, this particular region is 1 hour. Okay, low of 4942 and a high of about 15098, close to about how many points, 150 points, yeah, close to 150 points. So it is definitely, you can call this as a wide range IB. Now look at what happened here. Same structure, this is what I've been discussing. So in a wide range environment, the price will rotate between this range like this, and this one candle took it away, and you can see it fell, and but once it fell, you can see the rejection. You can see the rejection. What are you seeing here? These are tails, right? Wicks. So price is certainly rejecting here. Okay, this is why I say always look for wicks and tails and interpret what it is doing. Now see, it's come back and it's now back to the range. Again, as I said, it doesn't mean that you cannot trade in this zone. Definitely you can trade if you have a good discipline and good risk management. But if you don't have that, I would suggest leave those days, concentrate on trending days, because trending days are the days where you make good amount of money, and and you can definitely spot trending days, at least 2 or 3 trending days in a month, and I think that is enough for you, right? But this setup will definitely make you do a lot of over trading, and in the process you will burn your capital, and keep trying to recover the loss. You will do a lot of over trading. So just make sure when you see this kind of a setup, this is the wide range that you saw. This is what I've been discussing. This is what we've been discussing. Wide range candle, wide range, that is basically the first hour high and low. If it is wide, stay away from the trade. Stay away from the trade. I mean, if you're disciplined, you can certainly do a lot of good tradings, but for a beginner or a not so seasoned trader, it is advisable that you don't. Oh, so let me just try to help you out with how to plot IB and other things using TradingView. So whenever you go for in trading view, you'll see this is called magnet. So this actually um, this will help you get to the open, high, low, close values without navigating much. Okay. Now once you ensure that this is clicked, now go to trending lines. I generally use horizontal array. Okay. Now you see 15108 was the close, so it will have four values: open, high, low, close. It will automatically take you there. So I've just marked this. This is the close, and now this would be my open, right? 14970 was the opens, right? So it'll by default go there. I don't have to do manually adjust the numbers or go to that. So it gets done automatically. Now I'm using 15 minutes candle. So in 15 minutes candle, you can see clearly this is the low, right? Automatically, this is the low and this is the high of first 1 hour. So this is now 1 hour low, 1 hour high, because 15, 15, 30, 30, 45, and this is 1 hour. So this is how you should mark. Once you identified this is a wide range, I suggest stay out of it until you have a good risk management in place to trade on wide range IBs. So hope this session was useful and was informative. Do let me know your feedback. I will try to improve on those things. Thank you very much for watching this video. Let me just do a quick recap. What is initial balance? As I said, initial balance is nothing but the first hour high and low of an instrument. What is narrow range and what is the significance of narrow range IB? Narrow range IB, once you spot, will definitely give you trend days, and these are the days when you can make good money. What is wide range IB? Wide range IB are the days where the market will rotate in the boundary, in the range itself. Try to avoid those kind of days because these are the days where you will do a lot of over trading and end up burning your capital. Thank you and have a very nice day rest ahead and have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye bye.